Hello and welcome to episode 3 of Almost Live. For those who don't know or maybe are just now tuning in to this little series I'm doing, Almost Live is a uncut footage from out in the field. Whatever I'm doing that day, most likely I'm ginsenging and Bigfooting. That's basically what I do. And I can't go live because of where I'm at in the mountains. It's too deep, there's no signal. So I do Almost Live, which is it's uncut footage that I just put a title and end credits on, and I go for it. If something unflattering happens, it just happens. Today is an unexpected trip. I was watching the weather, and where Hurricane Irma was hitting Florida and all that, we were supposed to have rain for the next 3 or 4 days. Got up this morning not expecting to do anything, just do some computer work, and it was really sunny. So after about 3 or 4 hours of nice sunshine and it felt so warm outside, I thought, well, I'm gonna go out in the mountains and ginseng for a while and look for some Bigfoot stuff for a while. And of course I get out here and it's kind of become overcast now, but I'm gonna spend the several hours, next 2 or 3 hours at least, off this direction. I used to find some pretty good ginseng back there over the last few years, so I'm gonna head that way. It's pretty steep, but hopefully we can find something interesting to look at and we don't run into any bears or anything. In this area, we do have quite a few dangers. If you're out in the mountains, we have bears, we have cougars, we actually have some elk, which could be dangerous. They're big. We have rattlesnakes and copperheads, a wide variety of stinging insects, bees and waspers and ground hornets and sand hornets and all kinds of stuff like that. Plus we have all the other common stuff you would find in the forest, like poison oak and poison ivy and all that kind of stuff, which I don't like none of that. So let's hope we avoid all that today, and we can find some ginseng and maybe some Bigfoot stuff. All right, 10-4, let's hit it. That first hill got me pretty good. I've had a slight change in plans. Instead of going off to the right up to the very top, I kind of stayed down low next to this creek. And because I remember a couple years ago, I found quite a bit of ginseng up through here. So I thought I would just stay with it. It's still a pretty steep climb, but I thought I'd just stay with it anyways. Hopefully the sun will come out or it won't rain for a little while, which worst thing that happened, get wet. All right, I just want to update everybody on that water, that I kind of changed my course of action. Bugs. All right, 10-4. All right, coming through all that mess back down through there, I found one nice 3-fork of ginseng. It'd been trampled on, looked like maybe something had been digging beside it, maybe like a squirrel or chipmunk or something like that, been digging for acorn or something, and it broke one of the forks off the 3-fork, so I didn't even worry about filming it. It had a nice root on it. I've not seen any kind of Bigfoot tracks or anything, but I have seen quite a bit of deer tracks. And when I was talking about the predators in this area, I actually forgot about the coyotes and the wolves, I believe. We don't have wolves thanks to our Fish and Wildlife. But I'm fixing to go right through this area and look around a little bit. And hopefully we can find something. All right, I found a couple more pieces of ginseng. I found a nice little 3-fork back there. But where this little washout is, I thought it'd be a good place to look for tracks. And what I'm finding is quite a few deer track. Oh, some big spider web. Get off, spider web. And that's the thing, you can actually do both while you're out. I'm out here anyways, so I might as well look for the ginseng because I need the money and I like to do it and I like to dig it. Even if I don't sell it right now, the money's good whenever it does come. And I like to hunt for Bigfoot, so I can kind of do both. And see, now there's a big old deer track. It's a nice one. That's a nice one. That's probably the one that snorted and grunted at me last year and scared me to death. I'd seen it and it ran off one direction and spider web again, and I didn't think nothing about it, but somehow or another it circled in behind me, and all once it grunted at me. It scared me to death because it was pretty close. But I'm gonna continue looking for some ginseng. I'm not going far down this way, then I'm gonna start going back up the mountain. I just thought this would be a good place to look for tracks. There's a little frog jumping, you see. He's getting away. But I thought I'd just look for tracks and stuff down through here a little bit. And then I'm gonna head on up the mountain, no bad luck. All right, now this is kind of unusual. Look how all those sticks have been laid right across that. Or across that old log. Now I'm wondering why. That chances of them falling uphill is kind of slim. That's kind of interesting looking. I've seen other Bigfoot type things similar to that. And I've seen other people post things on Facebook similar to that. But that's kind of odd. It don't look like a natural occurrence. Well, here's something else interesting. I see it too. Let me snip over there too if I don't fall. That knee's acting up today. Look at this little setup right there. That's kind of neat. Now see, before, when I was in here last year, year before last, back over on that side of the mountain, I found some unusual, what I thought was Bigfoot activity, stick structure type things. And see, that there's kind of interesting how that is. I'll have to just keep looking around. That's, you see that there's kind of, I'm gonna show you that, that's kind of different. I see a lot of stuff in the woods, and over a while, over time, you get to see where you find stuff that kind of stands out to you that don't look like something you normally see, on a normal basis. And I know it's hard to pin it as Bigfoot activity, but I know they do weird stuff with sticks. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep looking around. Maybe I can find something even more interesting. And some more ginseng. I just want to show you this. See that big old vine going up? That's a grapevine. And yes, it does bear grapes. I don't know if it have any on it this year or not, but the thing about the wild grapes, they hang right in there all through most of the winter. So that gives all the game something to eat, like coons and whatever else, bears for any out. I know they don't always hibernate the whole year. I'm trying to wait till that wind dies down in case it's causing a crazy muffling sound. Let's walk on around up there to the. Oh. Ouch. This knee's really bothered me today. Look there. That's old too. Takes a long time to get that big. But yeah, the game eat that. Possums, coons. Well, before they actually sleep up, I'm sure other stuff eats them too, like bears and squirrels and Bigfoot or whatever wants to eat them. I've seen them when I used to coon hunt. Fall of the year, you could look up a tree like that and it'd really be blue with the grapes. And a lot of times you catch coons in that. But I want to walk in around behind this maybe and see if I can find some ginseng. That's another thing about a lot of times ginseng to grow around these grapevines and such. But you can see it's nice back up in here. Ain't nobody travels these old roads no more. You can't, the creek has washed out the roads and they all growed up and stuff, and you can't really get a four-wheeler up through here. I brought mine once so far, but then it was, the creek was washed out and there's a big giant drop off, so I didn't do that no more. But I prefer to walk it. Oh, there's a turtle. Hey, how about that? Let's look at the turtle. How about that, guys? Howdy, feller. I wonder if he's eating that mushroom. I'd say he is, wouldn't you? I ain't gonna bother you, man. Just get back on it. Okay, I'm walking up around behind this thing. Behind these grapevines. See if I can see anything. All right, and just like that, we found us a 3-fork. Okay, guys. When I found that other weird stick stuff down there earlier, I told you this is close to where I found some other weird stick stuff. And I want you to look at some of this. This is right up above that. I mean, look through there. We've had a little bit of wind, but man, it looks like a big tornado or something went through here and tore everything all to pieces. Look out through there. Unreal. This is the same place that I found it at before. I've not been able to find no tracks on this side that I can recall of. But man, look through there. It's just devastated. I'm gonna go on up some and just let you keep looking. As far as ginseng goes, I didn't find any more down there in that one little spot. I wonder why somebody ain't trained their dog to find ginseng. It'd make it a lot easier. But I'm gonna go through here and film some of this. And maybe this is all wind damage, I don't know, but we've not really had a whole lot of wind the last little bit. And you can see this is just kind of devastated through here. I'm trying to look for ginseng as a film too, so I have found ginseng here. Yeah, this is and I know wind does a lot of stuff, but I don't know. This is pretty devastating looking. Ouch. My legs really bother me today. I twisted it down there earlier. But yeah, it's see, look through here, man. Look, there's all kinds of stuff. See, look out through there. Where you see it's stuff just tore all to pieces. Well, the wind's kicking up, so if it's falling like that, I hope it don't fall on me. Dangerous time to be out in the mountains when it's wind's blowing real hard. Yeah, look. As far as you can see through there, everything's tore up. I'm gonna walk back that way a little bit more. I'll just keep filming. This episode will probably have to be cut short because it acts like it's gonna rain anyways. So I'll probably have to cut it short. But the last one might have been a little too long for everybody anyway. Look out through here. And there's stuff tore all to pieces through here. And I don't know what's doing it, whether it be the wind or something else, but I thought that other stuff we found down there at the bottom of this same hill, this same mountain, was weird looking. So I'm gonna look around a little bit for some ginseng, and then I'll probably start heading back because it looks like it's gonna rain. All right, 10-4. Got some more ginseng right here. I'm still looking around over there for all that breaking and X's and all that crazy stuff is. It's got real kind of calm now though. There ain't no wind really. I know of another place I went to where I Bigfoot, and it was an old road. I mean, a really old road, probably a 60-year-old road. And it was broke with limbs like that all the way through it. And I kind of had a working theory that was something Bigfoot did in that area specifically. to try to keep people out, that you wouldn't walk that old road. But I don't know, it's something interesting to think about, I guess. Okay, I want to dig this ginseng and maybe look for a little more. I had to hurry up and dig that one. I seen that dig spot beside it, and it's where a fox or something like that is trying to dig into bees, and yes, there was bees there. There's yellow jackets or something, I guess what they are. I didn't stay long enough to find out. But definitely there was some bees there, so I snuck that out and got out of there. All right, I'm gonna look around a little bit more, but I'm going to avoid the bees. Okay guys, I'm actually for real heading back down the mountain right now. I'm still looking for ginseng and signs of Bigfoot and things like that, but I did find a little bit more ginseng there where I was at, but I slipped and fell a little bit. My knee was already bothering me, so I think I'll just kind of ease my way back down. I mean, it ain't hurting bad or anything like that. I mean, I'll be all right. But a little point I mentioned earlier, a little something I touched on. Try to keep you from hitting the trees. I wonder why somebody, or maybe somebody hasn't trained a dog to sniff out ginseng. I'm sure it could be done. They give them to sniff everything else. I'd say a man could probably have a pretty good business doing that, training dogs and for ginseng. It kind of make it a lot easier, really. Ouch! Make it a whole lot easier. But I hope you guys ain't finding these shows too boring. I know some people don't like this kind of stuff, but that's okay. You like what you like, and that's just the way life is. But I like getting out in nature, and I like the ginseng, and I like to Bigfoot, and I just like to hike when I ain't doing nothing else. I just like to get outdoors and see what you can see. So, you know, some people may not like to do none of that stuff, or maybe they just don't like me, I don't know. But I enjoy being outdoors. I hope you guys, you know, enjoy the videos and seeing outdoors and all that jazz. Some people's not able to get out and enjoy the mountains, or maybe they live in right in the city or something, and they can't get out like this. They don't have really no mountains to get into. But I enjoy it. I don't know. Ouch. I'm kind of getting older, so I don't know. I probably can't do it forever, I don't guess. Or have to scale back at some point. Plus, it's good exercise, and man, I need to exercise. Which I lost about, I don't know, 20 or 25 pounds. I've been able to keep it off. Kind of watching my arms itching. Kind of watching what I'm eating and exercising. And then, you know, have days where I don't really watch what I eat and I overeat and I'm miserable. Getting that ginseng next to those bees is fun. I figured that's what that was. A lot of times a fox or a bear or something would dig into the bees and get the honey or eat the bees or whatever they do to them. And the bee stings don't bother them. What few they get, most times they're so woolly and hairy, it don't really bother them no way. Man, I think spider webs are the most aggravating thing for me. But I'll put this camera down for now till get on out of here, and if I find anything worth filming, I'll film it and spider web on me, and then I'll give a sign off into the episode video once I get back to the four-wheeler. All right, okay, gang. I was walking along and I found something really, really, really cool, and check that out. The tree going up is alive. Everything else stacked up against it is dead. This is classic Bigfoot behavior. It looks like there might even be a foot track right down there. It's hard to say. Check that out. Is that not cool? And that, ain't that cool? That goes right along with the other stuff we found below, down below here and up above here, with all that crazy breaking and stuff laying everywhere. Now look at that. Ain't that neat? Now what's the chances of all that happen random? I just don't see it. There ain't no way. That's a bunch of old limbs laid up against a live limb. I think that is totally cool. So I'm going to ease on down. That's something good, another good thing I found. And I should say too, in episode 2, you know, I found the tracks. If you've not watched episode 2, I found several Bigfoot tracks. One trackway of 3 tracks and another track, 4 total. That's not very far from where I'm at right now. I mean, that's a couple ridges over. I mean, through the mountains, you're probably talking 4 or 5 miles. But that's nothing for a Bigfoot. But now that's totally cool right there. All right, I'm still going to head on out. Still looking for ginseng though, and Bigfoot stuff. Just to give you a little perspective of where that structure is. Right here's where all that stuff was leaned up against that limb was laying there. If I turn around, I can actually see the structure. It's right in there. I can actually see the structure from here. I see, I missed it a while ago, I guess. I walked past it. And I seen a couple more impressions up there that kind of look like foot tracks, so that is neat. I'm happy to find that. That's kind of exciting for me. All right, heading out. I'm not sure what that was, but it sounded like a rock, a big rock. I'm just kind of just going back toward my 4-wheeler. Found a nice little patch of ginseng back there. I had about, I don't know, 7 or 8 bunches in it. And I was coming on down through here, and there was a weird feeling kind of. And then I heard a thump like a big rock had been, I don't know, fell, roll over, whatever. I'm still looking for ginseng though. But I'm kind of excited about finding that new structures. I kind of, the very first encounter I had with Bigfoot happened at the top of this mountain back when I was like 15, 16 years old. I didn't know what it was at the time, and I've always wondered if they was in this area, and over the years, last 3 or 4 years, I've been ginsenging. I found things I thought was possibly Bigfoot related. Then I found a few possible tracks last year, year before last. I found those tracks this year, and I found a variety of weird stick stuff a few times. But now that there was, I just about guarantee that's a Bigfoot related structure. But I don't know what that. I'm still making my way back. I'm not that far from the 4-wheeler, maybe a mile and a half. But I'm going to. And I was going to say this too. When I'm out ginsenging and Bigfooting, I do both when it's season's in. I normally don't carry all my Bigfoot gear just because I get in such rough areas and it's kind of heavy. You know, when I actually just out solo, you know, just solely Bigfoot hunting, I have a backpack with all the things I need in case I got stuck overnight, or if I find a foot track or something, I got my plaster and everything with me. But now when I go ginsenging, I just carry my digger, my phone, and a pistol and knife, things like that, and usually a little something to eat. But I don't know what that noise was. But I'm gonna keep easing down this way looking, so maybe it happened again. Maybe I'll see something. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, peace. Okay, guys, I'm almost back to my 4-wheeler, but I found a big patch of ginseng. There's one, there's one, there's one. Up there's 3 or 4. Maybe some more here if I look. That's the way I like to find it. But I'm gonna dig this and I'll head on out, and I'll give my end of the episode Clip. Bug it right in my eyeball. Okay, guys. I am back to my four-wheeler. I think it's a good day. I've had my best day ginsenging. I really wasn't out that long. And I found some amazing Bigfoot stuff, I think. I mean, a lot of people may walk past that, but I've been doing this a very, very long time. And I've been in the mountains a lot, logging and just hiking and ginsenging and everything else. But that was unusual structures. I know I've found it in areas where I know they're Bigfoot, where there's been sightings and where where there's been sightings and where I caught the game cam picture. I think eventually I'll have another encounter, or I'll get footage, or I'll get a game cam picture, or another game cam picture, I should say, of it eventually. I think I'll get another opportunity at Bigfoot. I'm finding too many. Well, there's never finding too many tracks, but I find a lot of tracks. I find a lot of structures. I think it's just a matter of time to I either have another encounter. Hopefully I can record it, or I catch them on a game cam or something. I got a spider bit too, but I am going to finish this water off first, and then I'm gonna head back home. So I got my glasses there. I thought I had my glasses. What happened to them? Maybe I didn't have my glasses. Well, I'll have to find my glasses, because I like to have them when I check my eyes too much. I have to have my glasses when I go down the road in case a bug hits me in the eye or a rock or something. But thank you guys for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and maybe I can get to do another. I don't know how many of these I'll do, or how often I'll go out. Just weird feeling here today. But anyway, I'm gonna find my glasses and head back. I got a lot of stuff to do. I still got a lot of films to work on and other stuff to do. But all right, see you guys later. Peace. Be good to one another.